Hello again, Greg from Advanced Fire Systems. Today I want to talk to you about adding a digital communicator to a fire panel. We'll gather some equipment and walk you through how to put it into the system. We've got the digital communicator and the bag of wires that go with it. For the SEB card up here, we've got the standoff, the screws to put it in place, and then the two ribbon cables that marry that unit to the panel. We're going to mount the digital communicator here on the side wall, and then down here in the lower left corner we're going to install the SEB card. We'll also have to put the standoff in place in order to hold that down so that it doesn't fall out. Okay, we're back. I've taken the liberty of powering down the panel so that I can pull off the ribbon cable for the display so that we can get it out of our way. And then we're going to come down here to our SEB card. On the back of the SEB card here, you'll notice that there is a socket that will plug into the main motherboard here. We'll notice that there's a 6-pin connector and also a 5-pin connector. We'll put the two ribbon cables into those, and then those will get installed onto the digital communicator. We use the 5-pin on the header that points in the opposite direction of all others, and the 6-pin is pretty explanatory in that it goes to the one that has 6 pins. Be back with you in a moment while I'll prepare this equipment. Okay, as we can see here, I put the standoff in place, gave it a little twist, got it ready to go. I've also got my digital communicator here, and I've got the SEB card and the ribbon cables all attached. And if we look closely at the digital communicator in the upper right-hand corner rather, there is the screw hole, and that will be the one where we mount into the way back corner, back in there. And that is the screw that we have to put in that grounds out the digital communicator. The other remaining posts are just snap-ons, so give me a moment, we'll put that in place. Okay, I have the digital communicator in place, and the last thing that I need to do is to put the screw. We'll ground out that cabinet, and notice as I'm putting that in that I've got the ribbon cables nice like so, slid down along the side of the main motherboard, and then what we'll do is we'll take the SEB card and plug it into the socket. Once it's into the socket, we'll put it like so. There is also a screw that needs to hold that in place. So there's the unit in this location, and we'll see right down here, there's the screw hole there. Now I've also tucked the ribbon cables nicely over to the side so we still have access to the USB port for programming the panel. Now allow me a moment, I'll get this ready. Okay, the SEB is in place, and I'm just tightening up the screw to hold it down where it needs to be so that it doesn't come out. And then once this is ready to go, then we'll have to do is tell the fire panel that it has a digital communicator, and then we'll program the digital communicator up. All right, with the digital communicator all installed and the SEB card back and installed, I put the ribbon cable back in for the display, powered up my panel, and plugged in the batteries and brought my panel back online. As you can see on the inside, the digital communicator is pulsing heartbeat light, which is good. And we look at the outside of the panel, and we can see that the panel is up and running and in the normal state right now.